Yes, I am live. Yes, I am waiting on them, on both players to show up. Barbarro's going hard. Okay, so while waiting for the players to show up, I got time. Right now, I don't have another restream for another few hours, so. Man, OBS's randomization kind of bites. Keep getting the same picture over and over again. Alright, yeah, no, 3-5 minutes, no problem. How's it going tonight? Or today? Let's go with today. It's kind of like lunchtime for me right now. But I just ate breakfast, so. All good, all good. Stretches. Man. Tetrasaurus is in the chat. Pumpy Heart's in the chat. PaheRUmba's or Andre's in the chat. Just wait for everybody to get themselves situated. My girlfriend almost didn't wake up in time to get to work. Oh, man. I'm getting better with OBS at least. Palpatine. Missed him. That was a good dude. That's Alucard. He was a good dude too. Yes, that is not a ferret. I know, it snuck in, but I figured it was kind of funny. Those aren't washing machines. I mean, they kind of look like washing machines, but they're not washing machines. That's just the level of dumb shit I have to keep my stuff. Alright. Andre is active. Kind of waiting on Tetrasaurus. Hey, Tetrasaurus, how's it going? So, you guys are both well beyond me in skill level. What are your PBs? Like 1.1s. Mine's only 500k. You know. It's all good, though. So, real quick, we'll take a look at the standings. There they are. As you can see, both players are trying to avoid being stuck in that playoff relegation spot. Tetrasaurus has a slightly better chance of bumping Milchek down, maybe even bumping Wing down a little bit, but if you guys split, you're basically both stuck in the relegation chance. So it's no, if we have double sweeps one way or the other, if we have a double sweep one way or the other, it looks good for promotion, but otherwise it's just kind of yeah. I got auto relegated into 9 last season. And now I'm getting auto promoted back to 8, so it just yeah. But I totally get the want to finish the season off. So all right, we want to get we're doing 2 sets today. I'm good for 2 sets if you guys need both sets. So. Is that 19-3 on Andre's side? Looks like it. Set up at the... Ooh, gets that line flip in there. Significantly better player than me. Yeah, 18 all the way. No, we're going 18 all the way, so I'll put Andre as home for the first match, and then Tetrasaurus can be home for the second. Alright, both players are ready. We can get this started in about 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Right, I like to pay attention to who starts off with what. Ooh. Tetrasaurus starting on the right, but the pieces definitely put that in there. A little bit of a tough start up on Andre's side, but this is 18. Both players are well past max out. There's going to be very few issues here. At this point in the game, I'm pretty much just looking to see if anybody gets into a weird spire situation or gets stuck into a really long drought. Yeah, board's looking fine. Not a whole lot to say to him about this. This 18 play blows mine out of the water, generally. So, and both players are tappers, so they're going to be able to do stuff I can't do as a DAS player. Tetrasaurus sets up a little bit of a delayed burn, but nothing crazy. Andre's managed to rip ahead a little bit. He's at 14. No, I lied. Tetrasaurus picks up a Tetris to go 17. Both players playing very efficiently. It's better than I could ever hope to do. Simultaneous Tetrises from both players. 93,000 on Andre's side. Now 116 on Andre's side. 116 on Tetrasaurus' side. So we had a tie there very briefly at 23 lines. I do expect the differences to not start showing up until we're about 80, 90 lines. still very close. There's only about a single between both players as I started saying that. Oh, Tetrasaurus gets the bits. And another Tetris. Both players are Tetris ready, just waiting on that long bar to show up to get up to, there it is, 185. Tetrasaurus, mild drought. There's the long bar. Both sides looking really good. Yeah, Tetrasaurus ahead by a single Tetris followed by a Tetris. This is just some good-looking stuff right now. Both players' actual video feeds are quite nice. I think Andre's on an emulator. Looks like Tetrasaurus is on a capture card, but Tetrasaurus is actually getting some very good video. Ooh, Andre's going to burn a couple off the top, but he has 2 eye dependencies. Now, going to be able to fill 1 eye dependency, skim 1 off the top, and he's going to burn this down from the roof, so this is Tetrasaurus' time to jump ahead and get an early lead. And one of my ferrets has come over to say hi. Everybody say hello to Love. She just got up to go to the bathroom and then wanted to say hi to me. She's a very pretty lady. Oh, nice Tetris from Andre there. He does have a little bit of hole. Easy fill right there. Is going to have to burn a couple there. Let's see how Andre handles this situation. While Tetrasaurus gets up to 327 at 66. That is a roughly 600k transition pace if he can hold this up. Alright, Andre has entered what I would officially call a small dig. He is set up center well dirty. Tucks that J. These pieces are not agreeing with Andre right now. Andre isn't agreeing with them. Oh, great. Gets that center well open. Tucks a J. And there's the Tetris for the dirty Tetris. Full 4 rows up. He's trying to work his way back down. Meanwhile, Tetrasaurus is at 374 at 76 lines. Andre is at 283 at 78. I'm getting kisses from Miss Lilith. Hi, Missy. Oh, you're a very pretty lady. You know that? Very pretty lady. Okay, I'm gonna put you back down on the ground while Andre gets that next Tetris. Thank you. Oh, I can't stop that now. God, I can't stop getting the kisses. Alright, Tetrasaurus' right side isn't quite developed. Now he's Tetris ready. Only took a couple pieces, but blocks off the well of the Z. He is Tetris ready on 8. Gonna take a double right there, use a long bar to get a single, burn it down. Has a now has a T-spin set up, not gonna mess with it. Just gonna start burning down. Andre, this is your chance to catch up. Tetrasaurus is a couple lines ahead of you, but won't be Tetris ready for at least another couple pieces. There we go, a couple pieces. And Andre gets stuck into a little bit of a burn. Nothing too crazy, should be out of it. Yeah, out of it right now. Tetrasaurus picks up a Tetris, goes to 477 at 105 lines, so 500k transition is well within the cards here. Andre is still working for it. He's probably within the 500k transition. Oh yeah, Tetrasaurus has 19 lines to go. He might even get that 600k transition. Andre, meanwhile, looking at a 500k transition, unless something goes crazy. I'm going to grab a quick drink of Coke. You're a good old-fashioned unhealthy American, and Lilith is still at my leg right now, so I'm going to have to play with her a little bit while I call this match. Okay, come back up here, miss. Oh, you're pretty. Oh, man, she really likes me today. She just wants to give me all the kisses. Alright, Tetrasaurus at 571 at 125, so transition is looming. Has 1 Tetris left after this burn. Still a Tetris left, and transitions at 598. So we're off to the races now. Tetrasaurus at 598 transition into 19. Andre is going to transition with this, hopefully, final Tetris. Will be right around the 520 range if the game doesn't decide to hate him. Might need to take a... There's the long bar. Transitions at 525. He is 5 lines behind Tetrasaurus, and Tetrasaurus is now up to level 20 at 648, 980. Andre at 540, oh, now 550. His board is a little bit off right now, but Tetrasaurus' board needs a little bit of cleanup. One more burn, and Tetrasaurus is free to be ready to go. Oh, no, Tetrasaurus is not free and ready to go. The pieces are not falling for him. Andre gets it to level 21. Tetrasaurus is about halfway through 21. Both players tapping making me, well, putting me to shame. I just can't do half that stuff, all the stuff they're doing as a DAS player. It's bad DAS player. My DAS controls are awful. Alright, Tetrasaurus picks up a flying, a full Tetris. Just trying to get himself ready again for the next one. Has to burn a double to place that item right, and now the pieces just don't agree with him. Andre picks up a dirty Tetris on row 2. It's not that dirty. Oh, what are you doing nibbling on my hand, huh? Are you yawning? Did I put my hand... Oh, I get more kisses from this myth. Okay, I'm gonna put you down. I gotta call this. Man, she's just happy to see me today. Alright. And Andre's going to let this one go at 6:38. Tetrasaurus, you are good at 7:34. Game 1 is yours. Good games, guys. You have made me look like a crap Tetris player, and I'm glad that it happened. Man. What you doing down there, Miss Lilith? Yeah, this is theoretically maxable. Andre, if you don't have a problem with him mulling it out, we can let him mull him out. I'd like to see a live max on my stream. God knows it's going to be years before I can pull it off. 896, level 26. Yeah, this is doable. Oh, that hang does not bode well. Hey, a right-hand bits. Looking for the right pieces here. That long bar is going to help out a lot, but a little bit of garbage on the right side. This is kind of making the max look a little iffy. Okay, 28, 94, a couple of Tetrises. This is going to be tight. He's going to get the max. 97. Ooh, this is real tight. There's the max out. All right, first time there's been a max out on my stream. He wants that last one. Oh, he blocked it off. Okay. Yeah, just let it go, Tetrasaurus. You've won and you've maxed. You're good. Good games. Good games, both guys. You've made me look like a piss poor Tetris player. You made a lot of people look like a piss poor Tetris player. Alright, Tetrasaurus is ready to go. Andre's ready to go. We'll count it down from 3. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Oh, I'm having a max dedicated to me. That's great. Alright, Andre's gonna get started with a OT. My girlfriend is very angry that she has to get dressed for work right now, and I don't blame her. Tetrasaurus starts off with the nice little ZI tuck situation. So, both players have shown that unless something really crazy happens here, and I mean, this is Division 3, I don't really expect too many problems with really bad decisions leading to this. We're gonna transition this time. So, man, Lilith is just real happy to see me today. I think I need to give her a treat. I'm gonna give you a little salmon. How about, you want the salmon oil, Missy? Tetris for Tetrasaurus, both players at 10 lines. Tetrasaurus has a pushdown point. At least one pushdown point, maybe 2. As I hold my ferret while she eats some salmon oil. Alright. Paces are pretty good here. Let's see if we can get some more 600k transitions. She is really enjoying this stuff. You can see her legs, hopefully see her legs shaking. There we go. Yeah, she's excited. She's excited for this Tetris. Or the salmon oil. Who knows? It's one of them. Okay, time to put you back. Alright, Andre looking for... Had a T-Tuck set up, wasn't going to get the pieces for it. Just going to burn off the roof here. Take this triple. And... I mean, it wouldn't even surprise me if he decided to work row 2 for a little while. Yeah, he's going to work row 2 for a little while. I do that on 15 constant. Tetrasaurus' board is a little bit funky. He's at a... blocks off that eye dependency. Doesn't look like it's going to work on his end. We'll talk. Andre picks up the row 2 Tetris and has access to the bottom. So let's see if he... Yes, he's going to work column 8 for a little bit. Tetrasaurus has a dirty Tetris setup. And what was that, column 4? Andre gets the column 8 Tetris. Looks like he might decide to burn it down from here, possibly. No, the pieces aren't going to let him do that. Tetrasaurus is working himself back down. With this long bar, he's now has his well open, just needs to rebuild for Tetris readiness. And this piece will get him ready. There's another column 8 Tetris for Andre. Unfortunately, has to leave a hole on row 1, so hey, never know, might decide to work some row 2. Tetrasaurus, in the meantime, has caught up slightly. He's one line behind and about a Tetris and a half behind, roughly, if my math does not suck. Oh yeah, Andre working a little bit of row 2 action here. Fortunately, has to block off the well with Z. There's the row 2 Tetris. Alright, Tetrasaurus is nice and clean. Gonna have a hole that he's gonna have to deal with in the next little bit here. This long bar down the right now is a triple, but that is actually a good play because it gets him free to center well. Now we're gonna be working row 8 as he decides to burn. Creates an I dependency after that string of L's. Yeah, just gonna burn it down, gets the I for the I dependency, and gets back to playing normal boring Tetris on the right. Alright, Andre's got a little bit of Swiss cheese going on. I'm gonna take a triple right there, take a single skim off the top. I need to pay attention to these digs because they're teaching me things right now. Yes, I'm learning it from watching both of you guys. Alright. Andre is a couple pieces away from having access to that whole column 4. Gets it. Yes, this is a good dig. A little bit of weight on that column 2 hole right there. Meanwhile, Tetrasaurus is caught up and now has passed Andre and is 2 lines behind, so it's a very, very slight pace lead right now. Andre's got a few burns, 1 or 2, yeah, right there, another double, and Andre's clean now. So we're going to return to players trading Tetris off, but now Tetrasaurus is a full... No, not a full, but now 3 lines behind. But the scores are now 364-091 for Tetrasaurus and 323-380 for Andre. So we got a pretty good game going here after the digs. Oh, and a Z hang on Andre's side. Not all that great. Gonna have to burn it down from the top, but he is fairly high up, so this is gonna take some time and might... There we go. Nice placement. Nice placement. That was an unfortunate one. Yeah, get that over. He's tapping as hard as he can. Gets a dirty Tetris high up. Goes to 353, but Tetrasaurus is at 435 right now. Alright, Tetrasaurus not quite Tetris ready. Opts to not skim to get it. There. Gets the T piece to set up the Tetris readiness. And Andre's not going to be able to get anything to the left, and that is the game. Tetrasaurus, you have won at 450, or now 459. Grab that last Tetris. We can move on to the next game. Good games, guys. Yes, Andre, your digging was really nice on that. I think I learned a couple things on that.
Close your eyes so you see my vision. Unite the souls so there's no division. Looking to the future, we see all seasons. Aiming for the top.
Alright, whenever you're both ready.
Hands to the sky and realize we're free.
Andre's ready.
Become the legends we were meant to be. Now open your eyes and you will see I can lead you.
That was crazy high. That was actually impressive to see that saved him for about another, what, 15, 20 pieces there. Alright, both players are ready. It's game 3. We're going in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, it was like column 3, I think. Column 2 or column 3. I'll have to go back and look at that one. That was crazy high Tetris. It was impressive. Alright, both players starting off pretty standard. Lilith is still hanging out next to me eating that salmon oil. Good day for her so far. Alright. Tetrasaurus leads off with the Tetris. Andre's gonna take a burn or 2 here. Looks like he's gonna have to skim a little bit. Ooh, gets that J over just in time. Good tapping. Andre's ahead a little bit, but he's up by 1 line. Now both players are tied. Very briefly tied. Tetris change all that. Andre 2 lines ahead and currently about 10,000 ahead, but that changes with Tetrasaurus' most recent Tetris. Andre looking pretty good this game so far. Looking very good so far. Tetrasaurus has a hole in row 1, column 2 right now. So we might see some more row 2 strats here. There's a Tetris. Opens it up. Looking for the right piece. Going to get back down to playing standard. Bog standard on the ground Tetris. And Andre's at 29 lines, 140,000 points. Got some good efficiency, pretty good efficiency going on. Both players. Tetrasaurus now gets to 31 at 109. Andre is running ahead. This is a true lead. There is very little pace difference going on here. Tetris. Oh, both players simul Tetris. Excellent. And Andre picks up another Tetris right away. Way to keep the pace up. Ooh, I almost started yawning there. Alright. Tetrasaurus just waiting on an L or a long bar. That fills the dependency. Switches it to a JL dependency and gets rewarded immediately with that J. I'm having a little bit of a guiding situation. Used to other colors at the time. Alright, Tetrasaurus is up a little bit high. Not all that crazy for a tapper of what appears to be his speed. Skimming some doubles. Skimming another set of doubles. Here's another double. Doesn't have the double wide well anymore. We're going to have to build up just a little bit. And gets the long bar for the Tetris to go to 187. Meanwhile, Andre is taking another Tetris to go to 256 at 52 lines. So Tetrasaurus, you are running behind a good chunk right now. Don't push it too hard. Get yourself through this dig and hope to score some more. Hey, my albino dickhead has awoken. He's going to want some treats now, too. Andre looking nice at the bottom of the matrix. Tetrasaurus' dig is still going, but it's going pretty well. He's about one piece away. There we go. That one piece gets rewarded with the Tetris a couple pieces later. And Andre is working a really nice pace right now. He's at almost a 600,000 transition. And very briefly, I'm going to pick up my big albino douchebag. This is Nikolai. He's very confused about what's going on right here. He just woke up and hit the can. He's big, he's fluffy, he's a dickbag. Alright, Tetrasaurus. It's that J vertical to reopen the well to get at a Tetris right there. And uses a smart burn right there. Hey, buddy. This guy's sleepy. This guy's very sleepy. Okay, Andre has a perfect, absolutely perfect J hole right there. That was actually impressive. I haven't seen a J hole like that in quite a long time. That was or L hole. Alright, Andre is in a little bit of a dig right now, so Tetrasaurus, this is your chance to regain a little bit of score here. Unless Andre decides to start working row 2, which he just did with a row 2 Tetris. Uh-oh, Tetrasaurus is out of hand, and Tetrasaurus is going to top out 96 lines, 300,000 points. So Andre, you are good at 430. I need to put my douche noodle down right here. Tetrasaurus is ready to go right now. I gotta put you down briefly because I gotta do some typing, Mr. Nick. You can't even hear me because you're a deaf dickhead. Yeah, this isn't a guideline. You can't rotate squares. Actually, no. In GM and Grandmaster, you can rotate squares to skim some time. It's funny. All right, both players are ready for game 4, so we're going to count it down from 4 in 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I got a Texas yesterday. That was actually the first time in a long time I've seen a Texas. All right, Tetrasaurus gets started off. So I had a fun one yesterday. I was on Sunny Dispositions channel after my, what was it, a 9B restream? And Sunny decided that he wanted to start recording PBs on a bunch of scores, so I picked a level 11 start for him, and he got a 1.1. So he dedicated the 1.1 to me, and now I just got a competition max out dedicated to me from Tetrasaurus. So it's been a good start, a good last few hours for dedications for me. Oh, I don't know if that's what Tetrasaurus was looking to do right there. It creates a dependency. Gets the T to tuck, skims one off. Good flip to skim that off. Now the board is a little bit on Tetrasaurus' side right now. Generates a big, giant eye dependency right there. Gonna burn that for a split triple. Andre's looking great over on his other side. Picks up a Tetris, goes to 91,000. Tetrasaurus is setting up his bull strats right now. Working his dig. I'm burping. I don't know if Tetrasaurus didn't see that square or if he's playing it full on aggression. The long bar is going to bring it down just a little bit. Andre, in the meantime, is scoring left and right. Alright, right well is now open for Tetrasaurus with a long bar down the right is only a triple. Tetrasaurus at 90,000 at 31 lines. Andre is at 142 at 30 lines. There's the triple. Tetrasaurus might opt to work row 2 briefly. Hopefully he doesn't get droughted anytime soon. Andre at 173 at 41 lines. Worked real nicely. Too many O's there on Tetrasaurus' side. Hangs the L and tops out at 103,000. So Andre, you're good at 174. Yeah, you really did not get many long bars for that game. Yeah. Classic Tetris League with a rate of 66. Congratulations, you joined in at the right time. This match, this first match of this division is going to a decider. Tetrasaurus is ready. Just waiting on the ready from Andre. Real quick for all the Raiders, Tetrasaurus won the first game with a what is that, at 114? Yeah, so we had a max out in game 1, and Andre is working on the reverse sweep right now. We are in a decider. Anybody has a decider remotes, feel free to let him go. Lilith has returned to me. Andre, if you need a few seconds to... Alright. Both players are ready. We're going to count it down from 3. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Hi, Lilith. How you doing, miss? Here, hop up on the shoulder. Watch some Tetris. Watch some Tetris, Ferret. Oh, good. Yeah, yeah, CTW Singapore was going on. I know Yobi was very, very concerned about that because they're running Nestor's champs. I'll have to try to find out how that went. Alright. Andre starts off with the Tetris. Tetrasaurus' board is a little bit funky right now, and he was looking for an I or that J immediately afterwards. One piece in the well is going to be open. This isn't the worst board in the world. It's not optimal, but it's very manageable. Alright, Tetrasaurus gets the long bar, holds out. Yeah, gonna take that double, skim it down. Andre picks up a skim to get Tetris ready, and then gets rewarded a couple pieces later with another long bar for the Tetris. Andre at 69,920. Hey, now Tetrasaurus at 49,000. Dimsy one? Cool. Alright, Tetrasaurus has a T-spin setup, not gonna bother with it. I don't blame him at that height. Nice double right there. Looking for, yes, gets the piece he wants it in, gets the well open, and is now Tetris ready. I'm going to put you down, Lilith. You're a little bit too active to hang out with me right now. And there we go. We are in a decider, as you can see by the 2-2 in the middle. Tetrasaurus at 28 lines, 101,000, not 106,000 at 31. Andre at 27 lines at 139,840. With this split, it doesn't really look like either of these players is going to be able to avoid relegation playoff, but that means they got a chance. Okay. Decently tight game right here. Not only Tetrasaurus only about a half. Oh, well, closer to a full Tetris behind, but both players' boards are looking pretty good. Andre's got a nice high left side. Tetrasaurus picks up another Tetris, goes to 197 at 47 points. So Andre has the P-word lead just by a little bit, not too crazy. Ooh, nice string from Andre to go to 238. Hello. Lilith is really happy to see me right now. All right, we got a pretty good game going here. Good starts. A little bit of a dig on Tetrasaurus' side. That could make all the difference right there. Tetrasaurus picks up. Tetris gonna do a little bit of topping and skimming. Yeah. A good call right there. Andre picks up another one. 58 lines, 284,000. Looks like he is on a really good transition pace. And Tetrasaurus looking for that long bar. Still needs another one. Gets it. Now needs to get a double and a little bit of cleanup. Once, there we go. The T is going to help with that one. Another T. Man, T's actually saving the board right there. Tetrasaurus picks up another one, goes to 300,000 at 73. Andre's at 331 at 68. So he is real close to that 600K transition position. Excellently done. Excellently done. But Andre's board is a little bit goofier right now, but pieces kind of force the board right. But both players are Tetris ready. Andre's going to take a safety triple. Stays Tetris ready for that one. And now the pieces just are not really agreeing with Andre's setup. There we go. Now they're good. Tetrasaurus picks up another. Tetris in the meantime at 84 lines is 348. Andre at 384 at 81 lines. Now 386 at 83. So we're running fairly close. This is still a pretty tight game. Ooh, I don't know about that flip on Tetrasaurus' side. That doesn't look like it was what he... Oh, sets up the Vits. He just wanted to drop a Vits on us. Almost simultaneous right there. Both players are in the low to mid 90 range on lines, so transition is going to be looming. Andre's not quite Tetris ready. Uses that long bar to get himself Tetris ready, and the long bar pops up a few turns later. 456 at 97 lines, looking like it's going to be a pretty good transition if everything holds up. Tetrasaurus in the meanwhile, the time is at 104 at 424. Not a bad pace on either side, actually. Tetrasaurus is up pretty high, gets the Tetris. Andre is a little bit goofy. He's got some holes. Longbar at this point is only going to get him a triple, but he's going to block that wall off and just start working from the top here. Yeah, good call on Andre's side. He's got a little bit of pace to give, just doesn't want to give up too much. There we go. All right, a couple more good... Oh, no. The Z's force him to block off the well. Tetrasaurus picks up a dirty center well and gets rewarded with another one. So we're at 126 on Tetrasaurus' side. He's at 539. One Tetris available, so he's going to fall just short of the 600K transition. Andre, in the meantime, is at 119 lines at 517. He's got a couple more Tetrises available. Could hit that 600K transition. There we go. Excellent choice on that. Tetrasaurus transitions at 560. He's at 131 lines. Andre's still got another 10 lines to go before he transitions, so Tetrasaurus, you're kind of running behind here. Just look for that efficiency. Don't kill yourself. And Tetrasaurus' stream moves up on my side very briefly. All right, Andre, 563. One Tetris available. Transitions at 587. So good transition pace right there. But this is potentially maxable, actually, for both players. And we're getting a good game to finish off this. Andre's board's looking a little bit... that looks like my 19 boards. Not looking the best on Andre's side. Tetrasaurus has a current score lead. He's on level 21. Andre's only on 19. Is skimming things off fairly nicely. Looking for a long bar. Gets it over to the left. Gets the double. Needs something to the right pretty badly right now. Gets the long bar in. Only burns one. Oh, is Andre going to be able to survive this one? Can't get anything over to the right. Andre's going to top out at 601.080. Tetrasaurus, you are good at 678 right as you top out. Good games, guys. Give me a brief second. We're going to hang out on this. I'm going to record. Both players are going 18 all the way, so it is 1640 UTC. Alright, we'll move the home over and reset to 0-0. Good games, guys. both players are ready. Give me a second to get a little bit of water. All right. Round of game 1 of set 2. We're going to count it down from 3 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I think this is the most viewers I've ever had watching one of my streams. It's great because my average stream viewership is like 1. I've got the followers requirement done. I just haven't had the viewership. All right. So Andre has to skim a little bit, a couple of lines. Just gets a Tetris right afterwards. Tetrasaurus. Nice Tetris right off the bat. So Tim Z1 CTWC single. I'm gonna have to go back and try to see how everything ran. Yeah, they do. So Mua, are you glad that it looks like most everything's gonna finish off here? Really, they don't count for partner? Huh. Well, I'm probably never gonna get above affiliate if I ever do affiliate, so I'm not really broken up about it. Alright, a little bit of Swiss cheese on Andre's side. Let's see, is he gonna try to work it down? Yes, he's gonna work it down. Lumber comes at a good time, and Andre's gonna be able to rebuild for Tetris's. Tetrasaurus' side just got a little... Oh, nice O-tuck on that left there. Good transition from Tetrasaurus. Blade Tetrasaurus gets a long bar that helps out. It switches that dependency and unfortunately gets the piece for the original dependency. There we go. Now we're going to have that dependency filled. Tetrasaurus is Tetris ready. A little bit of a spire in the middle. Nothing too crazy, especially after that Tetris. There we go. Tetris readiness. Both players Tetris ready now. This has been a pretty tight match so far, aside from that one slightly early top out in match 1. We've been pretty good. Both players, most of the games have been getting to either late 18 or transition. So, always good to see. Nice J-tuck by Tetrasaurus over there. Looking for the... Yeah, gets the T. T helps out. Well is now open. Opposite blocked that off. Now has an eye dependency in the middle. Looks like he's just going to do some top burning. That double helps. Tetris. Now, both players actually are not going to be Tetris ready for a little bit here, based on what we're seeing. Yeah, Tetrasaurus. Opposite with the long bar left makes a good call on that one. Gonna burn another couple doubles right here. Tetrasaurus is ready for the Tetris and gets it almost immediately. Andre has a couple of holes, but he will be able to fill. Yeah, yeah, sleep, Hoodoos. Sleep is good. I thought about taking the, oh, we got a Vit set up. Tetrasaurus nails the Vits, and then gets a Z and has to block off the well. Now, Tetrasaurus' board is a little bit high up, and we just got a little bit of buffering. I'm going to assume he got that long bar in. Andre picks up a Tetris. There we go. Yeah, he gets the long bar down. Go, skins a couple off the top, takes a double right there, and Tetrasaurus is good. Alright, yes, very nice so far. 318 from on Andre's side at 80, 361 on Tetrasaurus' side at 83. So this is, there's potential for a 600k transition, but both players transition at 5. Alright, Andre has a Vit set up. Here it comes. There's the Vits. Oh, I looked over at Tetrasaurus' board and didn't see that Andre had to put that J in place. But nothing too crazy, just a few burns. Tetris ready. Tetrasaurus is almost Tetris ready as well. And there's going to be a little bit of a dependency going on right there. It looks like he's going to work that top down. Meanwhile, that gives Andre a little bit of time to catch up. There we go. Andre gets 299 lines, 412. So Tetrasaurus still has the score lead, but he also has the pace lead for a little while. And Piece is not agreeing with Andre too well. still managing very nicely, handling it a lot better than a lot of Div 6 players even. Longbar only gets a single. These pieces don't look kind of rough for Andre. Nice burn by Andre. Tetrasaurus is going to work this off a little bit. Yeah, 2 lines gets it free. Good job getting that over, Andre. This is tight. This is like 5 height. Oh, Andre couldn't get that over. Good games, guys. Tetrasaurus, you've taken it at 470. And you're going to transition at, you know, about... Yeah, transition at 5. Good games, guys. Good games. Alright, both players ready. Enjoy the sleep, Moodus, as much as you can. Try to maintain a healthy sleep schedule. Both players ready. We're going to count down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Hey, I see Burrito Dad in the list of people watching. Jeff is here. Milchek is here. Yeah, Milchek, you need to pay attention because at this point you are clear and avoiding relegation. So it looks like, Milchek, it looks like you're staying in 3. Also, thank you for being my kid in the DILF tournament. That helped out. And it's unfortunate that you couldn't help out Tamil Soul Man all that much. But hey, it's Tetris. It's fun. Hey, Andre has a couple of Tetrises right off the bat. Tetrasaurus has a couple of Tetrises right off the bat. Players are pretty much even. Hey, Burrito Dad. Well, it was a... what was it, 5... Yeah, it was a split. It was a split, so... Yeah, Tetra winning is definitely possible. But it's not like it's auto-relegation, at least. I haven't looked at the score since... So... Alright, okay, Tetrasaurus is now Tetris ready. Andre, looking real good. 25 lines, 137, some nice efficiency. Yeah, Tetrasaurus opts to burn down just a little bit. Just wants that Tetris. There it is. Yeah, I haven't watched a lot of Div 4, but I'm pretty sure that either any of the players that get relegated from Div 3 are going to have a relatively easy time in Div 4. Just what I'm seeing off of this is some really good play. I'm learning more by watching it and commentating on it than I have by just playing. So, and Moo, go to sleep. Go to sleep, man. Tetrasaurus is a little aggressive. He's up high. Gets the long bar over to the left. Gets another long bar, but oh yes, good call. Good call on Tetrasaurus. He's got it worked down just a little bit. Are the pieces going to agree with him though? No. Oh, nice job getting that O over Tetrasaurus. Good hold out for that long bar, but your board is not in the best shape. Another long bar would be great. Gonna burn a few there. Yeah, that saved you just briefly. Another long bar. That's not gonna burn anything. And Tetrasaurus, yeah, that you got aggressive. You got real tight right there. Andre, you've won. It's still early days. Actually, a good pace. But we should probably get on to the next one. So go ahead and top out. It was a good game, Andre. Tetrasaurus, that was some good digging, but that last long bar really didn't help out very much. Alright. Looks like both players are going to be ready pretty quick here. Both players are ready. I'm going to get a little bit of water. Yeah, that was really good pace. We're going to count down from 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Glasses are sliding on my earphones. I need to be able to see. Alright. Nice, relatively easy start. It's a little bit of a talk for Tetrasaurus, but nothing too crazy. I hate getting tucks like that. Ooh. Okay, yeah. Good call by Tetrasaurus right there. Has to generate a long bar dependency, but gets a long bar to fill it a couple pieces later. Has a T-spin setup. Gonna go for it. Doesn't get it. But still Tetris ready. So not bad. Hey, a Vitz setup from Andre. It wasn't even a Vitz for a Tetris. It was just a Vitz to fill in the hole. So Andre just had that little bit over on that side where he slapped the long bar to the left. And I had a Valor coaching session a little while ago where Valor, one of the biggest things I took from it, and it's helped out a lot as Tetrasaurus is working at Row 2 and about to get a Tetris, is if you don't have anywhere good for an eyepiece, just slap it all the way over to the left as far as you can. And that actually helped Andre maintain his board to a good position at that earlier point. And Andre's board is looking great right now. He's got the slope, he's got everything looking good. Tetrasaurus' board actually isn't bad right now either, but he is Row 2, so he's playing a little bit tighter. Can't get the T over, forced to have the tuck. Let's see how Tetrasaurus handles this. Looks like, yeah, gets the right piece to pull it off. The long bar afterwards is going to generate a couple of dependencies here, but Row 2 Tetris' help. And right now, Tetrasaurus is in the lead. Its current scores are 129 for Tetrasaurus and 109 for Andre. Both players are right around the same, but Tetrasaurus' board is getting a little bit... He has a huge hole right in the middle that he's going to have to burn the roof down on to get at properly. And he's got access to it right now. See how he handles it. Yeah, flips the T down. Throws the O to the left. Looks like he wants an L to get that, but forced to use the square. You know, dropping the square down earlier might have been a better play if somebody in the chat wants to say otherwise. I would love to theory craft on that. Alright, Tetrasaurus' board is starting to look somewhat decent right now. Gets a long bar, that's going to help out a whole hell of a lot. Meanwhile, Andre is pretty clean right now. Puts the T over to the right. Going to have to burn a few here, but the pieces line up for him. Andre at 185 at 55 lines. Tetrasaurus at 171. Both players simultaneous Tetrises right there. So it's actually 208 to 171 right now. And looks like Tetrasaurus is going to run center well. Let's see how this goes. He's going to have to do a decent chunk of burning to keep this going. Actually, a pretty good call, though. Yeah, you can actually kind of see how I'm reacting to it, and I'm told I have a fairly expressive face. People didn't hate my face during the DILF tournament, so I figured might as well. Alright, Tetrasaurus, center well, Row 3. Tetris, those two Tetrises get him down to the center. Actually down to the bottom, not the center. He was already in the center. Has to skim a couple more, but he will be Tetris ready in a couple right here. Andre, in the meantime, at 265 at 79 lines, so, 500k transition pace. Tetrasaurus is at 82 at 213, so this won't be high-paced, but both players are still holding up pretty well. That was a very flat board on Tetrasaurus' side there for a second. That almost looked like a guideline board. And Tetrasaurus starting to pick up some efficiency right here. Andre's board looking very nice. He's got the slope going pretty well. Opts to skim with that Z. Yeah, Z. And it was actually a pretty good call. The Tetrasaurus lands a tuck into a Tetris. Tetris ready now, just in time for the long bar. Andre might need to take a skim or two here. Yeah, looks like he's going to take a couple of quick skims. Looking for the right piece to build with. There it is. All right, Andre Tetris ready at 360, 100 lines. Tetrasaurus is 6 lines ahead at 330. So Andre is definitely pulling this one out. Neither player needs to play too aggressive right now, though. They can play kind of standard, because the points start building up once they get to 19. Alright, Tetrasaurus going to use the long bar. Not going to push it too hard. Andre goes to 430 at 113 lines, so it's looking like the 500k transition is very possible, but it's probably going to be mid to low, if my math is right. And at this point in the day, I doubt my math is right. Tetrasaurus not too shabby at 120 at 385, so mid 400k transition is definitely possible. Yes, Andre will probably be right in that mid 500k transition range. With an excellent looking board. Tetrasaurus needs a, lands the Z flip for the tuck, gets the Tetris to go 433 into level 19. So we are off to the races on the higher speeds. Andre, 523 transition into level 19, takes a quick skim followed by an immediate Tetris. And boards are looking good. This is the power of tapping. We didn't have that when this game came out. I distinctly remember having to play DAS and being amazed by level 9 speeds. That's what we knew in 1990. We just kind of said, oh, lots of O's on Andre's side, making the board a little bit iffy. He's going to be able to do some burning, though. Trying to avoid putting weight on that hole, but he's going to have to put some weight on it. Let's see, Tetrasaurus is Tetris ready after that skim, immediately into level 21. I'm not a big fan of the greens on level 20. Not that nice. Skim Tetrasaurus again. Tetris ready, gets it, goes to 589 while Andre's at 563. But Tetrasaurus is about 7 lines ahead. Now Andre at 157 is 590, so we are real tight right now. We got a good one going. Andre, Tetris into level 22. Tetrasaurus is almost out of level 22 at 625. 5-line difference. Pretty nice and tight. Both players Tetris at almost the exact same time. Tetrasaurus into level 23 now. I don't know about max pace, but we are going to have a pretty tight finish here. Just always good. Andre's waiting on a long bar. Taking some skims to stay safe. Trying to keep the double wide well. Gets a Tetris. Meanwhile, Tetrasaurus is at 712 and 179. Andre looking for that Tetris. Gets it. Goes to 709 at 179. So fairly tight. Fairly tight. Tetrasaurus has a bit of a lead, but it's not crazy. Alright. Tetris readiness from Andre. Picks up a Tetris right away. Tetrasaurus gets a Tetris into 25. Looking quite good. Gonna burn one off the top. Alright, let's see how this handles. Nice piece placements there. Andre has a Tetris. He's at 191. He'll be moving out of 25. 195, not so bad. 800. 843 on Tetrasaurus' side, 808 on Andre's side. Tetrasaurus has a square hole opening. Ooh. Gets that open. Doesn't get the exact piece he's looking for, but can work with this. He needs it. Yes, gets the exact piece he needs. It's tight. Going to take a triple right there into 27 at 858. Maxes are on the table for both players, but are going to be a little bit tight. This is looking pretty good. Andre's working up a few rows. He's got a double here. You don't want me in a hot tub. I'm very hairy. You see my beard? That's my whole body. Alright. Tetrasaurus into 28 at 930. He's got an outside. He's got 2 Tetris available into kill screen, but he's very high up. This is probably going to be a 900 game. Andre's into 18 at 844. Let's see how this turns out. Andre's going to have to go left well. Gets the left well Tetris to go to 879. Tetrasaurus tops out at 944. Andre, you're looking to beat 944. So you want 945 into kill screen. 916. Can he get some points? And it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Tetrasaurus pulls the game off at 944. Good games, guys. Excellently played game into kill screen for both players. Well done, and Lilith has come back to visit, and now that there's more people, Lilith is going to say hi to all the people. This is Lilith. She's one of the ferrets in my little interstitial thing. I've had her for a while. Yeah, 27 killed the max. It's usually 27 that kills everything. It's just those 7 colors. Hi, miss. Yeah, you already got a treat, so if you're coming up here, you're just hanging out, okay? Good games to both players. That was game 3, so we're moving into game 4 here. Tetrasaurus is ready. Andre is ready. We're going to count it down from 4 in 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right. Tetrasaurus starting off blue. Andre's going to white and red, but hey, it's the start of 18, and this isn't Div. This isn't Div 9. there's very low chance there's going to be like a 20k top out. All right. Tetrasaurus gets the first Tetris of the game, goes to 22-8 as expected. Andre gets a Tetris. Oh. Good. Tetrasaurus' board is down there. Andre had a little bit of a drought coming up. I can't recognize them while I'm calling all that well, but I can feel them when I'm playing, which is a good thing. But nothing out of the ordinary here. Players are playing pretty clean. Tetrasaurus now has an eye dependency on right and left. Well, I mean, well on the right. Alright, Andre, a little bit spiry, but nothing too crazy. You're going to use this long bar to get himself Tetris ready. Tetrasaurus picks up a Tetris, goes to 20 lines at 114. Andre's at 115 at 22 lines. Oh, Tetrasaurus picks up another Tetris. As I'm saying, Andre's score. Making a liar out of me. That's what you should be doing. Alright. Tetrasaurus, another one. This is a real good start. Real good start on Tetrasaurus' side. Andre's start is pretty good too. We're at what? A couple of burns on Andre's side, and so far, almost perfect efficiency on Tetrasaurus' side, if not perfect. Tetrasaurus gets the T, gets Tetris ready, has to set up a little bit of a tuck, but that's nothing crazy. Gets that tuck dealt with. Now Tetris ready again. Excellent. Triple on Andre's side just to clean things up, and he's pretty clean right now. Andre looking for the square tuck. There we go. Sorry, Tetrasaurus looking for the square tuck. These are getting up a little bit high on Tetrasaurus' side, but he gets rewarded with 2 Tetrises in a row. Goes to 273 at 48 lines. Great efficiency on Tetrasaurus' side. Andre's board looking pretty good. Gonna have to take a few skims here, but nothing too out of the ordinary. That place placement wasn't the best, but he's still Tetris ready. Tetrasaurus has a T-spin set up. And there we go. That's going to be the end of the super high efficiency, but he is in good shape at 297. Andre, in the meantime, is not bad right now. Our borrow rating with a party of 4 right there. Our borrow, we had a double kill screen. There was a max out in the first game of the first set. This has been a very excellent played set right now. Tetrasaurus was actually on 100% efficiency for a significant chunk at the start of the game. But scores are still pretty tight. Tetrasaurus is at 306 with 65 lines. Andre's at 259, 160. So we're looking pretty good here. Yeah, Tetrasaurus is going to take that quick burn. There we go. Gets the piece he was looking for. Gonna have to do. Oh no, Tetrasaurus. Can't get the long bar over. Tops out at 310. Andre, your target is 311. Again, Andre, your target is 311. Yeah, I saw the 2 hangs over there. That you were Tetrasaurus. You had a great game going there. Andre's gonna have to block off the right side. Andre, you have plenty of time. Don't go too crazy. You can do the old man strats and line this out if you really want to. I mean, you've got the Tetris. You've got your Tetris wall open, but ooh, not looking great. He's got at least one more burn before he's got that right side open, and even then it's only a triple. Square bursting. Oh, this is going to be a dig. Gets it over. Double. Yes. Okay, the dig is going fairly well right now. At least 4 more lines before he's going to have the right well open, though. In the meantime, he's only about 11,000 points away, so this is very lineable. If he survives this dig, he's very likely going to take the game. All right, 305, 306, Tetris to 329, and Andre takes game 4. Whew. That was kind of a nerve-wracking dig right there, Andre. But good games, both players. And we are going into the decider. This time it's not a reverse sweep on Andre's side, but real quick, Tetrasaurus is ready. I want to jump back over to the standings to Tetrasaurus was 10 behind. Andre was 12 behind Milchek. So this is what's going on. It doesn't, if my math is right, and my math usually isn't right, I think both players are going to be stuck right there. But this has been an excellent place, excellently paced match. We're going to count it down from 3 since both players are ready, and we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, Tetris time. Does Tetra have the tiebreaker against Milchek? Or am I just not reading something right? Oh, okay, match record. Okay. Alright. Well, both players are off. Tetrasaurus is a little bit ahead time-wise. But both players' boards looking great. Both players Tetris ready. Tetrasaurus actually going to be stuck taking a few skims. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, that was kind of a drought right there. Alright. Both players have their first Tetris on the board. Tetrasaurus has 2 on the board. Andre now has 2 on the board. The difference is just the skims right now. Bits from Tetrasaurus. Opts to build up his left wall instead of taking a Tetris right there. Andre's left side is built up quite nicely. There we go. Andre looking for the long bar, gets the long bar. Now he's going to have to either gets rewarded with the long bar almost immediately afterwards for Tetris readiness. And Tetrasaurus is going to have to generate a hole. Gets the bar over. Alright, he's not Tetris ready currently. Looking to burn it down to get himself Tetris ready. There we go. Alright, and it's going to be a few more, and that square is unfortunate, but not the worst. Good, looks good. Andre's in a little bit of a dig right now as well. Wrong piece. There's the right piece for the dependency. Andre is now free and clear, but just one piece off of Tetris readiness. He uses the eye to get Tetris ready. Both players Tetris ready. Both players get a Tetris right on top of each other. Scores are 147 for Andre, 128 for Tetrasaurus. Tetrasaurus not Tetris ready, not getting the pieces he wants over to the right for the left side. Gonna initiate a burn. Take a triple right here. Use the long bar to guarantee that it's not going to go too crazy on that one. Wants a T. Got the T's. There we go. The Z is another good piece for his board. Andre gets another Tetris. Goes to 196 at 44 lines. Tetrasaurus is at 47 lines, 159. Pretty close game right now, but Andre has the score and pace lead. And it's only about, what, Tetris and a half score lead. Alright, Tetrasaurus gets up to 200. Both players Tetris ready. Andre's got a tuck situation on the bottom, gets the perfect piece to get the tuck. Opts to skim a double. Meanwhile, Tetrasaurus is rebuilding for Tetris readiness after that one. 228 to 243. Tetrasaurus is in the tailing position. Not the tailing position. Andre Tetris ready. Nicely done Tetris by Andre there. 291 at 64 lines, so a pretty good pace going right now. It's still early days, but the next Tetris, up 65, 292. You know, 600k transition is still doable at that point. Tetrasaurus is at 277 at 71 lines, so he's probably going to max out the high 5 transition range. But there's all sorts of stuff on the line with this game, too. Andre, yeah, I probably would have done that too, Andre. It might, you know, the aggression probably wouldn't have been. Alright, Tetrasaurus in a bit of a dig, but getting the pieces that he needs to work himself down. Has his right side open, but is currently running row 3. But, hey, row 3 dirty. Never the worst thing in the world. And that just goes to show how comfortable these players are with 18. I hate having to run row 2. I'd rather run left wall than row 2 on 18. Alright, Tetrasaurus getting up a little bit high, opts to start burning. His open, gets a few long bars in a row to get a Tetris and be ready for everything. Has a dependency in the middle, you know, whatever. He's got time. Gonna burn down just a little bit, just to keep it safe. There's the long bar. Has a T-spin at the bottom. Let's see how he handles that. And focus on the left for right now. He's got the time to do it. Here comes the T. Goes for the T-spin. Nails it. Gets a T. Unfortunately, followed by a piece he would have needed before the T. Alright. Take some skims. Alright. Tetris readiness. Tetrasaurus at 370 at 109. Andre at 381 at 103. Andre's in a little bit of a... he's high up. A hole at that height. Not the worst thing in the world. There we go. Tetris for Andre. Goes to 400k at 111. And Tetrasaurus at 397, 399 now, almost to 400k at 120 lines. So transition is coming up for Tetrasaurus very soon here. Okay. Andre looks like he's going to be running row 2 for a little bit unless he decides to burn it down here. Yeah, opts not to burn it down. I don't blame you right there. Got a lot on the line in this game. Alright, Tetrasaurus working left wall. Gonna get a left wall Tetris. It's a dirty one too. Goes to 408 at 127 and transitions at 414. Andre, you are still in the lead at 124. Tetrasaurus tucking them in, working the 19 speeds nicely, significantly better than Barbaro or I would. Andre is probably going to have to burn into transition. There's the burn into transition. Not getting the pieces he wants to fill in quite. There it is, the piece. Gets the triple. Picks up a single with a long bar. Is all the way to the bottom. Looks like he... Yeah, no, I don't blame it right there. Take that single and just keep building down. Alright, Tetrasaurus level 20. Picks up a Tetris to go to 478. One line to level 21. Andre currently at 130. Now 141 and level 20. 447. So Tetrasaurus in the lead right now. Yeah, I've gotten like 2 or 3, but... We're clearly not at either of these players' skill levels. Hey, Andre goes into 21 with the Tetris at 477. Tetrasaurus is in the score lead, but kind of behind on pace right now. I can't tell you how much. I don't have the advanced metrics on me. 166, 156. Tetrasaurus is about a full level ahead right now. Andre is going to burn into level 22 at 486. Tetrasaurus is topping out at 520. Andre, your target is 521. 521 is your target. Alright, Andre gets to 516. Another Tetris nails it. That's the second Tetris. Andre wins at 545. Going into there. Both players have split the sets in 3-2. Actually, was... Yeah, Tetra won 2-3. Andre wins 3-2. Yeah. Well, I mean, good games, guys. Tetrasaurus, you could have thrown it. Let's see how far Andre can get on this one. It's not going to be a max out, but hey, the match is good build. Nice little build. 609. Both players have passed my PB, so I'm impressed. Nicely built. I like that skim. That was a nice skim. Okay. Can't get it over that. Yeah, if Andre decides to let this one go at this point, that's fine. Yeah. Alright. So, real quick. Good games. If people want to hang out, I'm going to go report. So, take a look at some ferrets while I go report. Games, guys. Good games. Division 3B. Who did I have? I have completely blinked on... Oh, I don't... Can't read. Let's do it. Alright. Tetra won the first round. 3-2. 16. We'll call this one. When did I finish? That's why I write this down. 16 4. Yeah, I'm still at 510. I'm still at 510. I haven't really gotten that far. Yeah. Alright. Copy that in real quick. Oh. There's Tetra. And Tetra small. Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter much. There we go. And 3B is now officially finished. Oh, that was tight. That was real tight. Let's pop over and take a look at the standings at the end of this one. These are ferrets. Aki, you actually missed it. Some of my ferrets were up and running, and I was showing them the camera. So there we go. That's the final results for 3B. Well, Tetra and Andre are in the Mustelids Thieves. They're Weasel variants, effectively. So Heps is going up to 2. Somalian is in a playoff. Dimsy Redshirt Wing and Mailcheck are just kind of hanging out. Tetra and Andre, unfortunately, both have to play some more Tetris. Well, unfortunately for Tetrasaurus. But, hey, if you're here to play Tetris, you're here to play Tetris. Alright, let's see. I'm back in an hour and a half, but let's take a look around and see if we can find somebody to raid. See if anybody's on. Oh god, there's like nobody on. Let's see. Oh, 6-4. 6-4 is on. I don't know what he's doing. Is he playing somebody? Well, let's hit 6-4 because he's kind of the only like I don't know who Willie beat. Oh, hey, we do have another option. Blue Bob. It looks like he's just playing. I don't know who that is. Lettuce OTS is trying to max out. There's a guy trying to get 100K. Okay, 6-4's practicing, so we can. Okay, don't raid you. What do you say we raid Willie B 2213? It looks like he's playing 15s. Looks like he's a new player. You can probably hear him tapping. They're kind of speed running as well, but there really aren't a whole lot of raid options right now. So. Yeah, we're gonna go with Willie B.
I hope I'm gonna feel good when I get probably at least 150,000 and a high.
Sounds like he's a kid, so yeah, let me kill my music real quick.
Might be able to give me an average.
Oh, he's gonna lose his mind when we raid him.
I think that's
Everybody
what
ready?
I'm going for, but
Let's
like,
go.
probably no way that I'm gonna get it. I might do level 9 starts. Good.